channel, my channel, my content. My channel, my content. My channel, my content.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It has been a while.
It's been over a year.
It has. Last January, actually, it's been probably just about a year. I remember, was it in January, middle of January, or beginning, or
I can
end?
search it up.
Of course, he's got to search it up. That's him and his phone. What do you think this is? Here you go. He's fast. He's quick. So yeah, it's probably been around a year, if not a year and a month. But we are back. It's crazy. So we get this little setup, and like I knew at night, the reflection, you can see the whole, Drake's whole cage. And just so that I can do this and not repeat it all the time, I can do this. The lizard behind us is a male caiman lizard named Drake. He may pop up today, like I said on the other podcast that we did the other day. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays are his feeding day. He's full, so he's just chilling. He may make an appearance and climb up. He likes to climb and bask up there. So we'll see. But that is that. When he comes out, I'll have to keep doing that every 15 minutes because new people were popping on when I was doing it. And it's like, cool questions, couple questions like, what lizard is that behind you? And then more questions and more questions. And then someone else just would pop on. What is that lizard behind you? So I made one of those. But welcome to Mutation Creations, my channel, my content. It's been a while. We will go here and I'm fiddle around with some of the buttons, and we'll do what we do and see how it goes. There's comments, and we have them up here now, so we can see the comments, and we'll pull some comments up and talk about that and anything else that we feel like talking about.
So it's been a year and 48 days.
Oh, wow. So, over 13 and a half months.
December 13th is when we stopped.
Oh, yeah. Because I think in January, I basically mentioned, I don't know. I thought it was January, but wow, it was before.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're back. So, and you guys have been awesome. I mean, every live we do or other comments, when you coming back and stuff like that. So we're back, which is awesome. I mean, there's so much love. We got 95 people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys are mad, crazy. Love it. I'm glad to be back. And, I'm glad Austin wanted to too, so it's not just me yapping, even though I yap more than you,
I'll try my best.
You're going to try the yap? Yeah, cool. He's going to yap over my yap. So, Paul Seraphim.
Yeah. Right under him, look what we got there. Patrick.
My man, Patrick. Yeah.
Dragon Soul.
He unfortunately came on 2 lives ago that I did with the Restream. This is Streamlabs. So if I go here and I do this, no, not there. It is here. We're live with StreamYard. StreamYard Live, right there. StreamYard Live show. I used Restream, and I had Jana and Patrick to come on to try to test to see how my audio went in and out. I think the video was pretty good, but everyone uses Streamlabs for a reason. Now I know why. So we're doing it too. And, now I can be friends with Christian, the fat man, again, because, he said, I use StreamYard and you use Restream. We can't be friends, jokingly, because that's just how a lot of stupid things in the industry has been going. Oh, I like Ultramel. You like Monarch. I can't talk to you. Or, other genes. Or, hey, I use ARS. You use Freedom Breeder. I can't be friends. I mean, it's silly. So he made a little joke. But he wasn't joking, man. I mean, it's like, Restream. I hope they get their stuff together. It looked good, but, I'm just going to be like, I wanted to be different, but.
We got our first super chat
Come on, really?
Derek's Reptiles. He didn't say anything.
Derek's.
He put a sticker, but
Thanks, my man.
That's
I
cool.
actually watched. I wasn't able to make it live, but I watched the one with you and Ozzy, and it was funny that the question that he asked, and what's the craziest thing someone's ever messaged you? And he's like, dude, there's so many, but there was one where who do you like the best? And he had three females, and one of them was Halle Berry, and of course he's like, oh, Halle all day long. So he's like, okay, I got something in the mail. So Ozzy's expecting something from, maybe a shirt or something about Halle Berry, to a customer that, he sold an animal to. So I caught Derek's live, the end of it. But shout out to Derek's Reptiles. Thank you, sir. First super sticker on the way back in, man. So much love for you guys, from you guys. Restream was pretty rough. Wayne and Alice from Serpentine.
second.
Oh, wow.
Super chat. Area 51 Morphs. Welcome back, y'all. Glad to have y'all back.
Look at that. Bam. Thanks, Area 51. The Jet Fund is back. Paul, man, why'd you have to say that? You're going to get his mind. Oh, my God. Hey, guys, everything's... I mean, we got our own Jet Fund here. That's happening.
Is that Brandon? Just pop up.
Let me see.
There he is.
Oh, Brandon Chrysler. My man, Brandon. What's going on? I like this platform. I do too. I actually have my graphic guy that's going to start doing overlays, making it a little different and more unique for, my channel, my content. So, it's pretty good though. I can do that and welcome to the channel and stuff like that. And I got to promote this, man. I mean, it is the best husbandry software on the planet and much, much more. There's a lot of more things coming, and did a live last night. If you didn't see, Jeremy from Warfels Morphs. And by the way, happy birthday, my man. It's his birthday. He said he's going to try to, catch the live at the end. He's going to some steakhouse, and I'm like, dude, man, enjoy your steak. You can watch this after, so.
Guess he just popped up.
Hold on. Let me just see. Let me go back to comments. Who popped up?
Just go up a bit.
Oh, there you go, my man. What's going on, Chad?
Chad.
And big shout out from Will and myself, EAD, buddy. So yeah, I'm just comfortable here. Don't mind me. I got my socks off, my shorts. I'm just comfy, big chairs. Got nice lighting in here. Very comfy, eh? Compared to the other one.
Yeah, way better. My back's not gonna hurt.
It's like, these things are massive chairs and very comfortable, and nice little background in the back. And we figured, hey, let's do it out here, because we can't do it in the back because the lighting is really too bright, and we don't really have anything set up. And we're always working back there. And plus, we have Jeffrey. That's our parrot.
He's loud.
And when he's gonna get a lot of attention, he's here. So we figured it'd be up here, nice, and it's working out well. I'm very happy. Let me know what you guys think of the new setup and the sound and the quality. And I think that this is a nice little thing we'll do. And we want to go for an hour or two, like no more than 2 hours. I'm gonna try, moving forward, to start recording these and put them on Spotify, Apple, so you can listen to them as an actual podcast and not just have to, watch it on YouTube and look at our ugly mugs.
Oh, look who else is here.
Jamie Cadillo, what's going on? Let me see.
We got Sal and Amy.
Oh, Amy and Sal.
What's up, guys? How you been?
House of Gaia. How you doing? Something to look forward to on Mondays. Thank you, Texas Kid Reptiles. Got Holly.
You got 905 Royals.
You need to start a My Fans page? You mean an OnlyFans?
Oh, no.
Nah, man. 25 years ago I would have when I was stripping. Now, I got a gut. I'm too hairy. I don't have the muscles I used to. I could after. I mean, if I worked out with you guys for about a year, I'd actually be okay. But then I'd be like, 53-year-old. But hey, I should start getting my ass into gear.
Let's do it.
I should. My muscle memory.
Oh,
What's that?
you got Catherine in the house.
Yes. What's up?
Cat?
Cat, Stellar Stirpins. Did I say Stirpins?
Serpens.
Yeah, it's Serpens, but I thought I said Stirpins. I don't know. Stellar Serpens. Say that 5 times fast. Stellar Serpens. Actually, I can do it. Yeah.
I don't want to get her angry at me.
Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is I can actually have something right in front of me and screw it up. So, everyone's used to that. But welcome, Kat. That's awesome. Thanks for popping on. My man Max from Interstellar. So, what's this? Have you ever worked with Mark Petros on the stripper field? No, only in Canada, and that was when I was younger. I'm 53. I stripped from 21 to 29, about 8 years off and on. So memories way back in the day. Billy, you going to Tinley in March? No, October. That's what we're shooting for. Got a lot of other stuff to be done.
I think I might be going in March.
Are you? Cool.
Yeah, with Elias.
Finally.
Yeah, he got his passport finally.
Finally, yeah. So, so if there's any questions or anything that we can talk or something, we'll pick it from the chat. There's Sammy Vargas. Remember the pink shirt you asked me about? If I got it, I received it. And actually, if you haven't seen, we dropped the video today. I wore it in the video, my man. So there you go. And actually last night I did an hour Q&A like I usually do every second Sunday for Patreon. And after I went on and my partner Robert with Husbandry Pro, he went on Jeremy's show and he 4 hours. I popped in, I think in an hour, after about an hour, and I was on for 3. We're up to 4 hours talking about Husbandry Pro and all the crazy stuff. And it was a very good show. It was awesome.
I don't know if I could do a 4-hour podcast.
I know. I don't know if I can't do under a 3-hour podcast.
Oh, jeez.
It's harder for me to get off. Oh, shit, it's almost 9. I've got to get off. Like, man. But.
I think Will's hella heat.
What's that?
This guy said I'm going to quit MC to be a male model.
Shortly, no homo. Hashtag no homo. But well, I mean, you should with all of his his muscle shirts at the gym with his shirt off and showing his.
They don't see that.
Pack.
That's my personal.
Oh yeah, so I get to see it. Well, geez, Thank God. If everyone else did see it, then it's my God, your phone would be blowing up. Damn. Thanks, Motivation Mondays. Oh my God, Motivation Mondays. Motivation Morphs. What's up, Billy and Austin? Nice to see you back on Mondays. Thank you so much. I saw that. Thank you. Oh, come on now. Come on.
Pink's your color, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, it is. I don't mind it. But it's just, I gotta work out and put some of this down here, up here, and it's work, man. It's like anything else. You just don't go to the gym and do it half-assed and expect to see something. You got to work on even you guys, what you're eating and sleep. And I mean, it's a commitment, but like anything else, it's a commitment and a lifestyle that you put in, just like breeding ball pythons and learning and doing stuff. You get out what you put in. You do things half-assed, you get things half-assed. It's like that in anything, So, I see. He managed them. Yeah, no, I didn't manage them. I was one of them, Crazy. Oh, thank God I did it back in the day when they had $1 bills. I don't know how the hell they're throwing loonies and shit at you. We have a loonie. It's like, I guess America, I'm pretty sure America still has a $1 bill.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, well, we got rid of the $1 bill, what, 10 years ago maybe?
Like 25.
That long? I don't know.
Before I was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was
I don't know.
Late 80s, early 90s.
But I mean, back then you'd walk around and they tip you and they throw dollar bills and they put it in your G-string and it was awesome.
You know what? Now it's $5 bills, man. You missed out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, back then, $25 years ago, $5 people, shit. You know, when drinks were $5, they could afford to tip $1. Now drinks are 25. Fuck. I'm surprised they can put 5 in. I mean, that's expensive shit for drinks. Go to a bar now or a Blue Jay game or any sports, you know, sporting event. Fuck, $20, $25 a drink. It's crazy. So 131. What is wrong with all you people?
Holy cow.
Yeah, God, so much love from you guys. I love it. So,
No.
what, Chad? Really, dude?
That's not even Chad.
It is Chad. No, it's another Chad.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
All
There's
Chads
more
are the same.
There's more than one Chad.
Oh,
You
no.
know? No, but the thing is no. I mean, you know, I probably could though. Back in the day, it was firm. It was tight. Like I used to work out a lot. You know, I was a little bit of a, you know, I was pretty big. Nasty Morphs. What's going on, guys?
Trevor, what's up?
Trevor and
Nate.
Nate's probably, hopefully he's there, and Caleb, if he's listening too.
Nate's probably training right now for something.
Probably
Kicking ass.
kicking ass and taking names. So, but yeah, one thing I want to talk about. I mean, it's been going on, not to cause any drama or anything, but I've been seeing a lot of. I don't know if it was somebody posted something. This was a few days ago, but then everyone was sharing it and other people were bringing it up. I'm going to have to change my sort of policy also on the genetics things, because back in the day, I mean, it's been on my website now for 15 years. Like, you know, we guarantee the sexes, we guarantee the genetics, you know. That was a long time ago when there's 4 and 5 genes and it was eaten. Now it's so many genes and stuff. It's hard to ID these animals. And you know, I'm going to change it, you know, mine stating, you know, with all the genetics and the capabilities and the polymorphism, the animals that we are selling, we, to the best of our ability and knowledge and experience, believe these genetics are in this animal. You know, hets and stuff like that will guarantee recessives, visual as well as the hets, 100% hets. Will guarantee that. But, you know, somebody, you know, I don't know what animal, but I think it was a super Enchi, super orange dream, leopard, something. And you know, guys had the animal for 10 months, bought it, had it for 10 months. And I guess some of his buddies, you know, dude, that's not super OD. That's not super OD. So he messages the guy, go, hey, I don't believe this is super OD. And buddy's like, how do you know? Well, 2 of my buddies don't think it is. I was like, dude, you know, I mean, you haven't even bred it. Why don't you prove it out and see, and then call me back? But then he went off, oh, you know, I don't really know because I'm trying to stay away from the drama and stuff. But if you're buying an animal, I do believe it's on your, you know, you got to do your own due diligence too, because if I put up to somebody new, you know, hi, this is a piebald. Meanwhile, it's a fucking clown. And you buy it as a piebald, and then you find out you should know it wasn't a fucking pie. You need to do your own due diligence. Now, new people, when they're buying, they want to buy from somebody, and it's usually a bigger breeder, because they want to, they're going to know they're going to sort of get the animal they're asking for. But you really need to look, because I've had so many people message me, even on my Patreon. Hey, Billy, I'm looking at this. Does this look like a yellow belly pied? Definitely not. That's what I was thinking. But he insists it is. I'm like, no, it is not. Good for you to you know, raise that warning flag and reach out. But in my opinion, and it's very strong, that is not a yellow belly pie. He didn't buy it. Because if he did buy it and he's trying to use that yellow, it's not there. So you really got to look out on the animals you're buying. It's not only the seller. Like, I actually had somebody from Europe. I sold a blackhead hurricane,
Yellow belly.
Yeah, it was blackhead hurricane yellow belly. I produced those so many years ago. I thought that what it was in the pairing. But it turned out they bred it to 4 or 5 animals. And it's like, Billy, it's definitely hurricane yellow belly, but it's cinnamon, not blackhead. I'm like, well, let me see some of the pairings. I'm like, shit, yeah, you're right. And they're like, hey, we really wanted the blackhead, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, what did you pay for the animal? I looked at comparisons. I'm like, hey, you know what? This is what I can do for you. I gave them a number. I can refund them, towards it. And they're like, wow, man, stellar. Thank you so much. But I did not sell that animal. Oh, you know what? It's cinnamon. I can say it's blackhead and get another 500 out of people. If people are doing that, then that's just pieces of shit. But I'm not out there trying to rip anyone off. I honestly believe, especially when I never worked with hurricane, blackhead, and those combos back in the day. I'm like, has to be this. And then, it was a little mistake that I made, but I made up for it. But at the same time, too, that's on my policy. I'm going to have to change it because, there's stuff that we have in our rack. And it's like, I think it's this. Well, we label it. And then later, some of the colors or, patterns come out or it changes, when it grows. And we're like, yeah, dude, I don't think there's spot nose in there. Or spot nose is one of those creepers that after a while, it's like, holy shit, look at this, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, there's definitely spot nose in it now. So, I'm going to change that. And I think other people need to be aware. If you are purchasing animals, you can't always believe what the seller is. You want to believe, but we are, as sellers, we are putting them up with the best of our ability to ID these. Eventually, down the road, genetic testing, in 5 or 10 years, we'll have it where it'll be affordable. We can send it in. We have a multiple, bunch of tests or genes to test, and we can do that and then have it right. But until then, buyer beware. Like if something doesn't look like what it's advertised, ask around. And if it isn't, don't buy the fucking animal. No, I think it is. Even if five of my friends says it isn't, but I'm going to go on the seller side. Don't do your due diligence, and then, you can't get angry at somebody for, them mistakenly not getting a gene. And as a seller, if you don't know, like it's definitely Orange Dream. We have that all the time.
Yeah.
It's definitely Orange Dream. It could be Super. So we have possible Super, possible Fire. There's a bunch of genes and combos. I don't know. It's possible this, possible. Like, fuck. But, I don't want to sell it as bang, 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 and it goes out and it's not. I'd rather sell it for a little less, put it out there and explain that to the customer. I'm pretty confident that it is this. But if it's not, I'm going to reflect the price and also have that in emails or text messages. Because if you're on the phone, it's like, yeah. And then someone's like, oh, it didn't prove out. He told me. I'm like, dude, we talked about it over the phone. No, we didn't. Like, here's my text message. I am not 100% sure, so I'll lower the price. So if it does prove out to be both, congratulations. If not, hey, you know what? You're taking a little bit of a risk because I can't guarantee it. That is, to me, evidence, but you can't just blame the seller. But I'm going to go in there and change some of my policies saying, I really, truly believe that this is the animal I'm selling and representing with the genetics. Recessive, I can guarantee it 100%. So
the best thing to do when you're buying a snake is go on Morph Market, compare it to similar genes, or find similar genetics, like the exact same genetic snake, and compare it to them. Because there's going to be some polymorphism, so they might look a little different, but they're generally going to have the same look and color to them. So you can get a good idea that you're buying what you're buying.
What's everybody saying? Jason, Basement Pythons. Had something happen to me this year. Purchased an OD double het ultra male clown and yellow belly ultra male paired together and made an ivory. Dad had yellow belly in him. It happens. Didn't want to make an ivory, but it happens. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you will see that pops up. Enchi's hidden in a lot of things. OD vanilla, very subtle genes that you don't know. It's something that does pop out. Who are these guys? Oh, Chris, what's going on, my man? It's funny because I saw your post earlier when we had, you in studio, when I had the studio like 2 years ago in my house. And it was pretty cool to go back and look at that, some of the stuff that we did and we talked about. Awesome times, man. So what's this? Jamie says, exactly, it happens. Buyers love it when it works out, so can't be mad if it goes the other way. Yeah. You know, if somebody messages me and says, hey, I looked at this, and they have, you know, because we take pictures, you know, and ID them as younger, and then they grow up and we put them out. And I've had somebody says, hey man, like, are you sure that, you know, this is, you know, Enchi? You know, and I look and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just using this as an example. And it's like, actually, you know what, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. Austin, what do you think? Why do we have Enchi? I don't know. Maybe because it was younger, it had something in there that, you know, like I said, the gene was apparent, but now you know, looking at it now with some age and looking at it maybe with more experience of stuff that we've seen and produced, now we look at it and say, oh, it's not. So you really want to, you know, look. What's this? Oh man, look at this. What's up, nerds? There you go.
What's up, Tyler?
Tyler, how you doing, my man? So hey, look at this one. Happy Monday, world. What's going on? Going on, Antoine? How you doing? But yeah, a lot of the usual suspects. 164. What? How are we going up?
That's insane.
Wow, you guys are just awesome. Either that or fucking no one has any life or anything to do on Monday. Everyone's snowed in or something. Like
tired from the beginning of the week.
But no, I appreciate all the love and support, and you know, anything anybody wants to talk about. And 419 morphs. Doing Husbandry Pro now, Billy. Gonna try it after last night. Fantastic. And like I said, you know, it's free to sign up for 30 days. What I recommend, you know, don't import everything. You know, if you want to try it, don't spend 3 weeks importing everything and then using it a week to just try it out because you're like, the time's up. Put enough animals in, you know, 10, 20 that you can, you know, do quickly and play with the system. I totally recommend that you put in your adults first, or mostly adults, because those are the ones that you can inject into the breeding plan. You can, for us, every time we scan an animal to feed, to pair, to, you know, ultrasound, you know, we can record all that, you know, click, enter, submit. And it's just the adults, the whole system, you know, what is available for those adults and what you can do and what you can track. And then once that you hit the reproduction button and enter everything, it automatically puts the clutch into the incubator, and a lot more stuff coming out. So, you know, don't spend 3 weeks out of the 4 inputting data and only having a week of utilizing it. What's so funny?
Oh no, look what Antoine said. Go up a bit.
Up, 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 up.
Wifandry Pro.
Wifandry Pro.
Back at it with the dad jokes.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I like the new spot. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's something, you know, a little different, and it's cozier. But I'm actually getting a lot better with the software, and you know, this is a different platform. I can plug stuff up. It's pretty simple. I like it. You know, give a shout out to, you know, Husbandry Pro, you know. So I can really manipulate stuff, change stuff, take things away. Like I never left. Oh my God. So what's this? Billy or Austin? Spectre and Yellow Belly, is that hatched out? Hold on. Spectre and Yellow Belly, is that hatched out? Is that hatched out? Or I hatched out? Fire Orange Dream Hypo Spectre and a Fire OD Hypo that looks nothing like what I see one on Morph Market. Austin Spectre and Yellow Belly. Spectre. I'm not really. Do you know?
Spectre's like yellow belly.
Spectre's like it, but I mean, it has different.
It gives flaming. Just doesn't have. I think it cleans up a little bit more than the yellow belly does.
And a
'cause
fire OD hypo and a fire OD hypo Spectre. You'll definitely see the difference between a fire OD hypo Spectre and a fire OD hypo. Between the two, you'll definitely see the difference between those two. But they might not look like others because they could either be mislabeled or misid'd or polymorphism, or it could be misid'd on your end. I mean, there's so many things you got to really look and play around with, right? So, Morph Matrix, my man from over the pond, over in Europe. Yeah, we will be doing these every Monday. And if we feel that, we're not getting enough traction or it's not something, we'll do it every 2 weeks. A lot of people said, hey, why don't you do it every 2 weeks or once a month? And, I think I want to do them, an hour or two every week, nice and simple, and we'll see where it goes. But, here's a good plug. Greg Rapon, Rippin' Reptiles. We have been using Husbandry Pro for months and we love it. So do I. I mean, it is amazing. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. And I'm so glad to be a user of it. Oh my God. And we finally got him.
Yep.
He hasn't printed off his labels.
But
what do you think about the system as far as what you were doing with the paper for the last few years?
It's a little easier than the paper. The paper is just like I will lose the papers.
Yeah, and when we find it, I think we found some when we were moving a rack around and we're cleaning off. Here's your papers. There they are.
On the top, yeah.
Yeah. Or
I used to hide them everywhere.
Sometimes I found them, and sometimes I'm like, dude, I don't know. But it's like, oh, I found them. So it was pretty cool. So, here's some tips from Kat. It's easier to use a laptop to edit, organize, and set things up. Phone is easier to scan and input activities. Agreed. I always use the laptop when we do everything. And I use my phone just to scan. But some people love just using their phone. It works, but I like seeing everything. And it's just, to me, it's more readily available. I have a laptop to do certain things. And, like Kat said, phone for scanning. And I also have in the back, we have the scanner. So we can actually remotely scan as well instead of using the phone, which is pretty cool. Paul, how you doing, man? I like the time of this live because I'm usually sleeping by 9 nowadays. Yeah, you've been an animal. Hey?
Yeah, he has a big body transformation. This guy lost a lot of weight. He's getting fit.
Yeah, I mean, like a lion. And what's great is, Paul's been following us for many, many years and been a great customer, friend. And I think that's what he said started was watching a lion, and he's like, well, fuck, man. Like if a lion can do it, I can do it. And he's like me. He's not a young chicken. And fucking, wow, man, like huge. And 2 thumbs up, Paul.
At the gym at 3:30. That's dedication.
It is. Yeah. And I mean, but
do
you
that.
see the work he's put in and huge transformation. So, Hogtown balls, man. Keep rocking and rolling. Mike sounds good. Great. Leviathan Snakes. Did you guys end up getting into Nayala? Yes, we did. Your Snake of the Week videos where you were showed off the banana yellow belly Nayala clown sparked us to get into the project. Awesome. Yeah. So about the Nayala, what did you pick up? You picked up a yellow belly Nayala clown?
Yeah, male. He's just started producing sperm, so he's gonna be being paired soon.
And I picked up a pastel yellow belly Nayala het clown.
Yeah, and then you picked up a fire.
The male, fire.
No, the male was the Nyala.
They're both Nayala.
Yeah,
One's a Nayala Furrow.
Furrow, yeah. So Furrow, Nyala,
Furrow.
pastel.
I can't even pronounce the gene that I just
Furrow,
got.
pastel, Nyala, het clown, female. And then a fire, Nyala, yellow belly.
Het clown male. Yeah. Right. And he's almost the size. So that's good. I'm glad. It's very similar to mahogany.
I think it's just a wackier pattern, and it's closer to like the stranger stuff, but it's still different than the stranger.
Here's my man Nixon Reptiles. I seen a wild looking Nayala the other day.
Yeah, they're insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's really awesome, right? So
The super is an all black snake, but it is darker than the super mahogany, so it does look like it's different.
Alex Johnson Reptiles, thank you for starting up again. MCMC is the best. Appreciate it, man. You know, we're gonna try to do some different segments or think about stuff, but I just like being real. Turn on the camera. Let's talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and that's it. You know, I can talk. And I would believe that I give out, good information and knowledge and inspire people and, tell you how it is and what I believe and what I do. Doesn't mean you have to believe in it and do exactly or like the genetics I do. It's just, it's my opinion. It's what I talk about. It's what always do what you want to do for you. Don't listen to other people. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, no, you shouldn't get into that. Like, but I like it. Yeah, I know. Well, why would you listen to that guy? If you like it, do it. Do what you like. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's listening to advice and, oh, well, I wouldn't get into that. Why? Oh, because I don't like it. Okay. I'm still going to get into it. I wouldn't get into that because you know that the females are infertile or this or that, or, oh, no, I didn't know. It's good to share info. And I'm not just going to not do something because some other guy doesn't like it. I want to know reasons. And if it's valid enough reasons and oh, I just got educated. You know what? Yeah, maybe I might not get into it, but it's not because he doesn't like it. It's because of all the other things, if you follow what I'm saying. Holy Warfels. Jeremy, happy effing birthday, brother.
Oh, happy birthday, Jeremy.
There you go, man. Shit, I thought you got enough of us for over 4 fucking hours on the live last night. You come back for more.
That's crazy.
What else is going? Oh, Lane, LRP. What's going on?
What's up, Lane?
Yeah, Beast Morphs. All of the stuff Wally at BPM are making look amazing. That's
he's killing it.
Yeah. So, you see something you like, and do that.
The striker. That's a really nice morph he has too.
Yep.
He's doing some crazy stuff with it.
So,
if you guys want to go see some of the combos, search up BPM on Instagram, and you'll see a whole bunch of crazy Nyala, Furrow, and Striker combos. And clowns, without clown. They look amazing.
Furrow is similar to Voodoo from Bob Voo.
Wow.
So, hoping, So lots of happy birthday wishes to my man Jeremy. Hey, Paul, it's what we try to do for everyone, man. Like, we're here to guide you, here to, motivate you, everything else. And, like yourself, man, it's like me, man. I got to get cracking. You saw other things around you and you put yourself in that mindset to do better, to work out. It's a commitment. You're waking up early. You're going to bed early, waking up early. You are committing yourself to those actions to see reactions, and you're doing phenomenal. But that's on you. We might have just motivated you or been positive, and you took the initiative to change your mindset to do and to do the action, and the reaction is the transformation, and you've done a hell of a job, my man. So
got Rainy D Reptiles in the house.
Oh, the timer's out.
Oh no.
So 7:30. We'll have to do that till 8. Still looks good though. So Drake is sleeping.
Maybe he'll come out.
Yeah, he's in his little tunnel. We did a video today, filming. I still got to do some more of him feeding. Alex was tongue feeding him and showed a little bit of this. We'll get a couple more clips of taking him out and handling him. And we'll put a video out on Drake. But yeah, he's asleep in this little section. And he always sleeps there. It's pretty cool. So, oh my God, Masma. Bam. How you doing?
You got super chat. So he says, "What's up, guys? Glad to see you back."
Yeah, man. Cool. Oh, everyone, is coming out. I love it. 905 Royals here to support. Cuddle time? Yes. Morphic Exotics? What's this? Robert Whittier, coaches Royal Reptiles. I'm working with HRA, and I put HRA into Cine Enchi Fire. The Enchi Het Red Exanthic looks very unique. I'm loving Het Red Exanthic. Hit 0.2, which is 2 females. Cinnamon Het Red Exanthic Fire. They are amazing. So just in case you don't know, I'm pretty sure you do, but I'll put it out there. And if you do, amazing. And if anyone else in the chat or listening doesn't, your cinnamon enchi fire is an allelic animal. Cinnamon and enchi are allelic. So breeding it to het red exanthic, when you make, like you said, a cine het red exanthic, that's also allelic. Enchi het red exanthic's allelic. What are you reading? He's so into it. So basically, you can't make a super enchi het red exanthic. You can't make a super enchi cinnamon. You can't make a super cinnamon enchi. They're all allelic. Black pastel, cinnamon, enchi, het red exanthic. What else is on that list?
Black pastel.
Yeah, I've got it. Black pastel, cine, het red exanthic, enchi. I think there's another
Lori.
one. But Lori, yeah. I think there's another one we're missing. But anyways, they're allelic. So if you have a cinnamon enchi fire, if you bred that to a normal or anything else, you'll never be able to hit a cinnamon enchi. It's either going to be cinnamon or enchi with the fire and the genetics from the female. So just putting it out there, guys, while we can. So let's see. Reptile Frenzy. What's going on? Any questions? Put a question out there. We'll put it up and we'll answer it. Zombie Exotics. Once you prove out a morph, does it make it 100% or is it still 50%?
It's 100.
It's 100. So
I seen an argument about this on Facebook
a long time ago, and it was ridiculous.
Like one person versus
100. Yeah. And my man Chris Ward, he said, I think I saved it somewhere. He put some classic response. It was awesome. But so people don't realize the 50 and 66% and some other stuff. And I get it. You're new. You'll get it. You'll understand it. But if you're not 100%, do not argue back when hundreds of other people are messaging you. Do some of your due diligence and look in and say, hey, am I really right? Or why is everybody look into it instead of arguing back and looking even foolisher? Is that even a word? More foolish than you already are. So basically, how you get a 50% het is breeding 100% het to an animal that does not carry that same recessive trait. So if you breed a het pied to a normal, all the animals are 50% het pied. That doesn't mean they'll produce 50% pieds. What it means is if you breed a het pied to a normal, you get 6 eggs. 50% of those 6 eggs or hatchlings should be 100% het pied. The thing is when there's 6 of them and they all look the same, besides the, I was going to say parthenogenesis, besides polymorphism, you don't know which one is het pied or, that's sort of a stupid one because you can sort of look for the markers. Let's do clown. Okay. Well, you sort of can't tell. You breed a het clown to a normal, you get 6 babies. 50% of them should be, which means 3 out of the 6 should carry the trait of het clown. You can't tell. So we say, hey, this animal's 50% of a chance to be het or not. When you prove it out and you breed it to a visual clown and you get multiple eggs and you never hit a clown, it's very safe to say that animal is not 50% het anymore. It's now normal. And if you do breed that female that's 50% and you get a visual clown, that's not from a Partho. Well, it can't be a Partho because it's a female. But anyways,
Yeah.
I don't want to confuse anyone. You know, I'm just trying to cover my bases. It's like, but you can do this and you can do that. I'm not trying to get in an argument, people. I'm just trying to help somebody learn. And you produce a visual clown. Now it goes from 50 to 100% forever. The gentleman that was saying is like, no, it's still 50%. No, dude, it produced the clown. Well, that's only because it was 50% of the. No. You don't know how the genetics work. Anything you want to say to that, Adam?
If it proves out,
It's 100%.
It's het.
Yeah, that's it. So, you know, learn the genetics, use the morph calculators, watch videos on it or YouTube videos or learn it. It becomes, you know, once you start learning it and understanding it more and more, it becomes quite easier, you know. Big D's. Billy, thanks for the advice on ultrasounding yesterday. Austin, my blue ghost girl has 8 35 mil eggs. I saw bred to my banana BG.
Blue ghost.
Oh, blue ghost to blue ghost. Phenomenal.
Oh, I remember them.
Yeah.
I went over to his house, saw some of the collection.
Sick.
The blue ghost is pretty cool.
Sweet.
Reminds me a bit of the Casper, but it's a little bit more blue.
Yeah, and 8 35 mil. So, you know, it should be ovulating within the week.
That's cool. Man.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Fingers
Congrats.
crossed for you.
Yeah, glad to help, man, in any way. So, congrats. Rainy day. Good, Dawn. The hypo girl we got from you is getting close. Fingers crossed. Dawn. Is Dawn in here? There he is. Look at Dawn.
Patterson.
My man. How are you? Let's see. Hi, Dawn. Oh, he popped in. How things, rainy day reptiles? Look at this. See what happens? Matt Summers. Damn. How you doing, my man? Look at everybody in here. Polymorph. What did Austin think about the pieds from today's egg cutting? He hasn't seen them. So we did an egg cutting.
What?
I did an egg cutting.
When?
Without you, when you were away. Me and a lion. A lion picked for you? Of course you won.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I'd rather go against you than a lion because fucking lions picks are fire. So I just get the shit end of the stick every time. I gotta admit it. I'm just a loser. That's it. I'm gonna get like you know, that's the new hashtag. You know, but still trying, still pushing forward, guys.
Hashtag bad luck, Billy.
Bad luck, Billy.
I have to watch the video.
Yeah. So, but the thing is for some reason I kept the gene of the female. So it was a pastel Enchi asphalt het pied male to a pastel asphalt / yellow belly pup. The very first egg that you and a lion cut, it looked to me like super asphalt, the way it, but then I'm like, no, it can't be. It could be. It's, but I'm pretty sure it is. Then the next one that I cut was, of course, just an Enchi. Of course, I looked asphalt / yellow belly because of the flaming, 100% het pied. Then the next one looked like a pastel. And I'm like, is that super asphalt because of the pattern? I forgot Enchi. It's a pastel Enchi. So someone amazing follower goes, wasn't there Enchi involved? I'm like, okay, that's why the pattern. So I screwed it up. That's why I've said, if Austin was here, I don't know. It's so much going on. I think I was too excited about doing this tonight, and then wearing, Bull Python's pink shirt. I was so excited that my brain just shut down. So, yeah, but we hit 3 pieds out of 4 eggs.
Any other super astral pieds?
No, just the one. And the other 2 look like there's Enchi in them. So an Enchi and a pastel Enchi, but they're pretty funky. So when they're come up with, we'll take a look. But yeah, I wasn't able to have him look yet. So let's see what else is saying. Oh, wow. Huffman's Southern Bred Pythons. Bro, keep up the good work on your channel. That has taught me something new every video. I'm a year and a half in, and I'm working on triple hets. Awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad that everything we do, even Austin's channel and the stuff we do together and a lion and anything that we do, even the team MC pick of the week, if it can inspire people or get somebody more followers, bring some genetics to light or combinations that, you can see and go, wow, I like it or I don't, and change your vision or change your future breeding. Anything we can do to support anyone in the industry and the hobby. A lot of people say, hey, this should be, pick of the week. It's my choice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't always pick the power. I pick, stuff that just to me looks like that I love the visual look of, and some of it is power. And it just depending on what I'm going and the mood I'm in. And I'm scrolling through Instagram and I find something that, really, hits me, and I just share it. So I don't want to have people say, hey, you should put this one on. I get it. But if I see it, it's not like, oh, I mean, I could just go to Justin's page and Ozzy's page and just fucking pick one every week for life because the shit it's fucking fire. You know what I mean? Like, we all know that. And we do pick a lot of those because, no doubt it's like, oh my God, it drives you crazy. Like, oh my God, look at this thing.
I picked one today.
I know, I saw. But, I want to go through and I want it to be anybody. I just want to go through and go, what is that? Rewind. Oh my God, this is incredible. This is awesome. I got to put it up. I don't care. I don't look at the name. I don't care who the breeder is. And you've even noticed that because sometimes it's someone that bought it from somebody and we give double shout outs. So,
Ancestral Royal Pythons in the house.
oh my God. I just actually, I just put your shirt away. I folded it earlier today because we did that like about a month or so ago. Wore the shirt on one of the videos. And then, of course, me being lazy, I kept throwing them in a pile. So it took me about an hour or so folding shirts, putting them away. Yours was one of them. I love the logo. So, oh, cool. Just PL said, Urban Constrictor's design hatched out amazing G-stripe clowns. Yes. So not only that, I mean, it's a little bit of, actually, no, my Patreon people already know, and I'll be posting that tomorrow. But I have a new sort of live segment on Patreon, and it's called Access Granted, and we'll be bringing people on and getting to know more. Like, I don't want to know, when they got in the hobby. I want to know what their what their best pairing is of the year. I want to know stuff that helps me and people watching do better, motivate us, fix stuff. What do you have difficult with and how did you get over it? How did you go from hobbyist into breeding? When did you make that jump? And was it easy? Was it hard? What would you recommend? I want to know stuff that makes us better breeders, better keepers, shit like that. So that's something started. And our very first guest is that man, Garrett DeMeyer. So I'm happy there. And not only that, another plug too for him. This pick of the week this Wednesday is one of his animals. So,
oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to me and the Patreon crew going on and getting 2 hours of his time and plugging away and asking him questions about, stuff that we can learn from and help us be better keepers and breeders or business owners, whatever. Right. So, yeah, Garrick is the man. He's awesome. Always been there. I'd love to pick his brain and see how he does things. And then, some of the obstacles he's had to overcome or still overcoming and what was easy for him and what he would recommend to people, wanting to take this from, hobby, small business into a full-time business. I want to get those questions, I don't care what is best. I mean, it might get there, but I don't really want to know, what his most anticipating pairing is this year. It's not going to fucking help me grow. It'll be cool, motivate me, but I want more. If I got 2 hours with the man, I want more out of him than so when did you get into ball pythons? Like, it's not going to help me. It's a cool story, but I'll hear it on someone else's podcast. That's just how we roll. Boom. So what else? You better stop dropping facts. So, question. Come on. Someone put a question up so we can talk about it. And I'm going to change the logo. So let's do this. So if I go to the brand, let's go here. Best cocoa on the planet. It is, no doubt. It's coming into the US also. So question time. Someone give us a question so we can talk about. How about the boas? I think someone else mentioned it. I saw that
It
quick.
was Elaine.
Lane. So what I did is, because we're doing a lot of stuff over here, revamping, focusing. I have a very good friend that is very, very, very into boas and has a lot of the craziest boas probably in Canada. And I ended up, saying, hey, man, I was trying to buy animals from him. He's like, dude, why don't you just, send them to me? You worry about the ball pythons. I'll work those. And here's some of the cool pairings. And I'm like, wow, you got one of those? He's like, yeah, I got a couple. I'm like, let's do it up. So breeding plan. So, let's see. That's that one there. Add your questions to Garrick to access granted thread in Patreon. Yes. And I'll be making a post. I was supposed to do it today, but I'll do it tomorrow because Wednesday's coming quick. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Damn. So myself, LLP, is that like a corporation? I'm a corporation. So
Sure it's LLP.
Huh?
Pretty sure LLP.
No, Pepsi Corporation. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not sure. Mutation Creation is a corporation, which is the highest level of business you could get, I believe, in Canada. I don't know if it's similar
No,
to.
you're not. Yeah, you're a corporation.
Yeah,
It's a limited liability partnership.
Yeah, so I'm the next level above. I'm a corporation, so it's different. Talk to your accountant, see where you need to be. But my man Tom Rockholm, Timeless Morphs. Chris Ward had a good topic. Who? Hold on. Just had to. I miss those buttons. Okay, enough. There we go. So yeah, so Chris Ward, the reptile ward, one half of it. The other is Nick. So Chris had a good topic suggesting about discussing the benefits of breeder loans rather than the negatives you typically hear about. Yeah, it's a good question. Very good question. And I hope Wee Man's doing well. Okay, so go ahead. You can talk. I have some too. We do a lot of breeding loans together.
Yeah, I think the best thing about it is that you can really help someone else's collection and yourself, because sometimes they have genetics that you don't have and vice versa. So you're spreading some more genetics and you don't have to buy anything. So it's pretty cool.
Well, not only that, even if you have the genetics, now I can take those genetics and put it in something else, because now I'm using, the same genetics. So if you only have, say, 3 pieds, well, but I want to do 5 projects. Well, fuck, here's one here and here's another one there. So it does benefit, but you also got to realize gods. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. What did we want? Females. You know what we got? Males. This sucks. Oh well, you take it in the chin and move forward. Nasty Morphs and I did many breeding pairs this year, and we did phenomenally well with the sexes and the odds. We've been doing it now probably 10 or so a year for 4 or 5 years.
Yep. This year, I think we're doing like 20.
Yeah, but has it not benefited us?
Oh, 100%.
Both of us.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got to trust the person. You got to have it where, I use this example a lot. A few years back, Austin would bring me his females, and I usually have the power male. I get first pick, and we should do something like this for maybe even YouTube, but definitely for Patreon. I think we've already talked about it, how we do our breeding loans, how we split. You definitely want to have everything in writing, or at least, I would do that. But you want to know that I used my power male, so I get first pick. Of course, I'm picking the best fucking animal, number one. So I've done that, and then he picks his, then I pick mine. But it's
Bless you.
damn. So what happens is because I have the power males, sometimes you get one good animal, and we're shooting for double recessives and some higher end stuff, and it's like, wow, this animal's the best, and all the rest here you take them because they're garbage. Well, technically, I can do that every clutch. Hey, man, hey, oh wow, sorry, Austin, better luck next year. Hope we get better shit, but my shit's bomb. It was the leopard hypo clown. So we made this clutch. We hit a leopard hypo clown, and it's a male. I didn't even own one, but I had a bunch of leopard hypo het clowns. Leopard clown had hypos breeding. So I'm like, hey, dude, you know what? I've done very well in the last couple clutch. You take this animal first. I didn't have to. I could say, hey, man, sorry, dude, you get all the 66% crap that I don't want. But I'm like, hey, dude. So I gave him something that was technically mine. But I did that because I want, I don't want to be the oh, look at me, I'm 90%, you got 10. Wow, let's want to do another breeding loan next year. It's like, I don't know, maybe, you give a little, you don't just fucking take people. I want to see people do well. And guess what? We're doing breeding loans. If I ever needed that male, guess what? Hey, Austin, can I give you a couple females to put to that male? Yeah, it's fucking simple. But it's when people think greedy, oh, you got the best of it. Someone's always going to get the best of it. You should know that going into it. But I'm not a greedy guy. It's like, hey, you know what? Fuck. I beat you up the last 2 clutches, 3 clutches. Here you go. It'll make up for it a bit. But I had every right to say, hey, sorry, it's mine. And he knew that. But I'm not like that. There's a lot of stuff. I think we did another clutch. And you're like, you know what? This is all I want out of it. You keep the rest, Billy. I'm like, oh, really? Fuck. Oh, cool, dude. It works out in the wash, But yeah, this is a good question. What else do you think is a benefit? Like, you really got to trust the person.
Yeah, that's the thing.
One thing, the male never leaves you. Females come in, that's it. Because if you send the male out, yeah, I'm going to put those male to 3 animals. Meanwhile, it goes to 12. Yeah, no. Male stays. Just our opinion and how we do it. We've been doing it well. Chris from the Reptile Award with Nick, they've got 4 or 5 animals. We've got joint males that we own together. A lion, yourself, even Alex got a few animals here that we're going to start breeding and doing stuff. And I know Catherine's done some stuff. And, it's not always the best. You don't always get the odds or what you want, but you get the chance of it. So,
I saw a question. What quad recessives are you excited for?
What quad recessives? Well, I've got a few that we're working on. We've got hypo. Actually, no, I think they're all the same. I just got lots of them. Hypo, enhancer, G-stripe clown. I've got 2 and 3. Do I have a 4-gene triple quad het? I think I might have one or 2.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of double and triple quad hets. I've got a visual clown, het hypo, het clown. Het ultramel. Oh my Lord. Clown, het G-stripe, het enhancer. Het G-stripe.
I think the one I'm excited for is going to be the lightning enhancer clown. Lightning pied enhancer clown.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
But
we're not there yet. We're only on triples.
Know.
We're only on triples. I've got entry triple hets and we're not there yet.
But I think that's a good place.
But yeah,
to move towards.
I think one thing that I love that I'm working on, I'm towards eventually, because we got the Ultramel Clown Ultramel Pied Hypo that myself and Chris and Nick from the Reptile Ward, we own half the animal each. That's going into a bunch of stuff for the future. I've got the I got the enhancer G-stripe clown that's going into a bunch of stuff. I've got the DG cryptic pied male so many things. But one of the animals that really blows me away You know, that I think Justin has it, is the DG clown pied. Sorry. Yeah. No.
DG Hypo Clown Pied? Is that-
No, it's DG. I think it's a DG clown pied
Oh, it is.
head hypo or something like that. But it's just stunning. But I mean, that to me, I think DG clown pied is going to be insane with like, there's just so many. But I think, you know, we really don't see enough of that. Like, imagine a clown pied enhancer or DG exanthic. Fuck. Like, there's just so many. You know what I mean? You know, monsoon pied lavender enhancer or something. Like, we could be here all day
Yeah.
wrangling them off. DG exanthic hypo clown, Ricky. Yeah. I mean, it's craziness. You know, DG exanthic clown pied. Like, I mean,
That's the one I said. The
yeah, but
lightning
I mean,
clown
it's
pied.
just crazy. Polymorphs, ultra, monsoon, enhancer, pied. That'd be pretty ridiculous. We have 4 shots of enhancer ultra mills this year, just to see double het to double het. So we'll see what they look like and how they age. Do I even have to put this up? Ultra clown monsoon.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I just don't like.
Ultra clown monsoon.
I just don't like the clown monsoon stuff. The clown.
I don't mind the clown monsoon ultra mill. It's the one before. No.
No, the Ultra Sunset looks amazing, right?
It does. And ultra sunset pied, I think,
Yeah, someone asked
Is-
how to
is
make
gonna
a
be a
red
winner.
pied, right? That's the way.
is going to be a winner. So yeah, you never know, right? But Sunset DG Puzzle Ultra Mill. That might be interesting. Seeing how all those work together. Dakota Hutch.
Enhancer.
No, there is an enhancer. DG versus hypo.
I'm picking enhancer.
Yeah, but so to me, an enhancer looks like a DG hypo.
No, it's not that crazy. It's
I
brighter
believe so. Yeah, I don't know.
because the fading. It fades.
It's crazy, but anyways.
I think it's a way you get more yellow and
So
brighter.
DG first is hypo. They both do different things. Okay, so you have a hypo pie and a DG pie, 2 different animals. DG clown, hypo clown, 2 different animals. It's 2 different genetics. Now, the hype, the dollar signs, the want, DG. Hypo's down here. I don't get it. Some of the stuff that hypo does is crazy. Gets no love. And it's down here. It's like, you know, it's like a bottom morph in the recessive field. It's like just above albino. You know, it's like, you know,
It's like G Strip.
yeah. But G-Stripe got a little bit of
Yeah,
love,
yeah. With clown, it
you
came
know.
back.
But yeah, I don't get it. I love hypo. I really do. But I like my DG and enhancer better. But I have them all. You know, so that's the thing. I don't have to choose because I want to make different stuff. And if I want to make this color with this palette and stuff like this, I can't do it with enhancer or DG. I need the hypo and vice versa. So you really got to work it and know what you want to do and what it does and where it's going to take your project. And, you know, oh, I'm going to do, you know, this and everything. Great. But you're not going to hit a lot of palettes and colors and combos, you know, no matter what you fucking do, because they're just not there. So that's why it's good to have a variety. What will monsoon VPI look like?
That'd be amazing. It's
I
gonna be
think-
very dark.
I think it'll be pretty badass. You know, I don't think I got VPI in my monsoon stuff yet.
Not yet.
Unless it just pops out because fuck, you never know. But not yet. That's one gene that I have not put in to that. But yeah, I think that'll be a very, very good one.
So Python junkies, tri-stripe over G-stripe every day. I would say that except for in clown.
Tri-stripe clown.
It's
I didn't even know it was tri-stripe clown.
Yeah, it looks like a tri-stripe.
yeah,
Doesn't
you know,
the clown doesn't show up.
So depends on what you're after. I have both. I love the tri-stripe stuff. I'm just getting into it. I've got a young tri-stripe and a young OD tri-stripe males, but I got like 3-4 gene hets, and they're all 50% het hypos. You never know down the road, but it's amazing what we can do. Will your cocoa be at Arlington? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because right now I've got a couple guys. We're just working on shipping, and they should be getting, a shipment, a small shipment to 2 or 3 people in the U.S. within the next 2 weeks. Some's going to Florida, some's going to Seattle, and I believe some's going into Missouri area. So we have another container coming in end of February, beginning of March, and then we'll be shipping a lot more out. So I've got a lot of people that has messaged me. I'm going to be responding back to most of them because it's been a busy weekend with getting the lives, and I've just been really busy on lives and setting stuff up and watching some football and all that other good stuff. I will be getting out, but into being a distributor for it. You can message me on Instagram, and I'll see and get everybody, started and when we can get it out. But we're definitely going to try to get it in, at least, 2 or 3 containers that are coming in. So say May, June, we are hoping to have a lot of distributors, and users. Like, there's a lot of people that want it just because they're bigger facilities and they want to use it for themselves. But which is great because they'll use it and go, holy Christ, this is amazing. I'm so glad I switched, and promote it. But I do want to have people first, especially, moving forward, to get it and to use it, and that are doing shows that can get it, or that, people can come pick it up. So it gets out there, and, people can see the product and utilize it. And then, more and more will come in, more and more. And I think many people will be super happy with it. So Melinda, soon, really hoping. So we got about 45 minutes left max. Let's get some more questions, and we'll talk about that. And like I said, if we don't have to go to 9 o'clock, but we got 190 people in here, bro.
What?
190. It's crazy. Oh, I just opened my mouth. It goes 189. So hope we get to hit that like button. If you haven't, if you could subscribe, I'd like to get, my subscriber count up. And one of my goals, not immediate goals, but, seeing a Lion and a few other people hit 100K, and get a plaque. I'd love to have a plaque on the wall, YouTube, 100 subscribers. So, soon, one day, that's a goal that I have. What else we got here? Full Tilt. What's going on, man? Fellow Canadian. Dram. What's up, Billy? What's up, Boston? How's it going, guys? It's going awesome. There we go. AK in the house. Black Xanthic DG. Yeah, I'd like to see how the Black Xanthic DG looks over the just regular Xanthic DG. Definitely something to come in. I'm not sure what part. I'd have to ask. But once we start shipping it, we will be letting people know, like, hey, guys, they finally got the shipment of Go for Cocoa. We're going to promote it as well. So you're not going to be left in the dark. Let's see. Thanks. Appreciate it. We try, man. We just love what we do. And here's a good question. Where'd it go? Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Boom. Any more thought on the sanitizer from Europe you mentioned? I'm trying to bring it in. We've got to, send samples and everything to the U.S. government and the Canadian government, and they got to go over the, the ingredients and the chemicals and make sure that it's allowed in. It could be 6 months, could be a year, but I love the product. I want it. And, definitely will keep you updated if we have any news. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and working on it. So, new to the game, hats or visuals? What's your budget? What are you looking at getting into? Because I want to get into visual monsoons. You got to have a hell of a lot of money, and I don't even think they're even available. So you'd have to go hets. To me, if you are working on a budget, you want to go combo hets. Combo hets, raise them up, get a visual power male that work well with those hets and the genetics in the hets to complement them. That's the way to go. If you have visuals and you can afford visuals, get visuals with some genetics on top. You're not going to go wrong with a 4-gene pied or a 5-gene clown female growing up in your racks. But if you can't afford that, the next best thing is a 4 or 5-gene het. You agree?
Yep.
100%.
Get some strong genes, sought after genes, especially if you're in clown, like spot nose, cypress, stuff like that.
So, Nikki, is there any way to expand your current building? I have a feeling you're going to outgrow it.
No.
We're not. What we are going to be doing is buying our own building, and a big building, and that's the goal, something to look forward to. If you don't have a goal, something to look towards, you're just walking around in a circle. I have a path and a vision, and I've got people around me helping me and keeping me on track. Like, I've done some stuff in the house. It's like, hey, come back here, Billy. Let's focus on this, and we've been doing pretty good. My team keeps me in check a lot. Austin has come up with a lot of new ideas and stuff around here. It's we all go through our rut. We all go through our things, and it's like, bam. And then, we all work well together. There's a lot of stuff about our, how we're doing our Patreon now, the YouTube videos, some of the content and what we're doing. And we got a cool thing happening tomorrow, so different things, but just the way we're breeding and stuff. And I don't want to expand. I want to be, the way, this level, or maybe a little smaller, but stronger. And I'm working on that. But I do have other facilities in the US and in Canada. So it takes off some of the pressure so that I don't have to keep growing. So I'm working with other people, and I'm probably going to be looking for a few more that, instead of having everything here and holding back 300-400 animals every year, I can hold back 150, send 100 here, 50 here, 100 there. And, someone else is working hard with me to grow that part of their collection. And, it's just another thing that we're working on. Pico pythons. Lindsay says, Blackheart.
Blackhead.
Mike, shout out to Mike at Blackheart Reptiles in Canada.
Exotics.
Oh, exotics. Yeah. See, I'm screwing it up always. What a shout out when you fuck it up, Billy. Thanks. Like, please don't mention me because you always fuck it up. Yeah, sorry. Blackhead leopard and yellow belly is a beautiful dark combo. Blackhead yellow belly and yellow blackhead leopard. That's stripy, isn't it?
I believe so.
I believe it is. It's
Especially
blackhead
with
is
that
something. Yeah, blackhead is something that I've started to get into for like 4 or 5 years. I got a blackhead lav, and a blackhead hurricane, and I've been breeding that into stuff and moved away from that. And now they're all growing up, and I've got het labs, het pieds, and starting to see that. Didn't we just have a cinnamon, blackhead, double het, lavender clown, 50% pied breed to a lavender double het? That's the one at the bottom that laid already. So I think we got 4 or 5 eggs, maybe 6 eggs
5 eggs
in the incubator. So hopefully we get some blackhead, cinnamon. Lav clown, I'd be happy, but lav clown pieds too. Wow. I mean, shoot for the stars. Nice. Thank you. Blackhead is great in pied, hypo, and clown. And super blackhead stuff ain't bad either.
It's good in Ultramil too.
Yes, it is. I think we're going that way, aren't we? 8:20, getting close to the end. 153 people. We're doing pretty good, man. Thanks for all the love and support, guys. So Chris Kruger said, took your advice and sought out a local breeder to get info help. DeMeyer. That's like the local breeder. Changed my whole game plan. Amazing. Phenomenal. And you know, you don't need me to tell you, you know, Garrick is you know, amazing at what he does, and I can't wait to pick his brain tomorrow. Sorry, on Wednesday. But yeah, I mean, that's great. I love when you can go somewhere and speak to somebody or go on a live, join a Patreon, do, you know, your due diligence, talk around friends, and other people are helping you guide to put you on a right path to success. And not only when I say success doesn't mean you have a facility and you're a big breeder making lots of money. It means you are accomplishing your goals, your projects, the animals you want, the way you're doing it. There's so many levels of success and ways to achieve success. So that is awesome. Congratulations. Who's this guy? Bam, bam,
Oh,
bam, 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 bam,
I was gonna say that's the best team.
bam, bam.
I don't know about that one.
You know why it's the best team? Because it's green. That's my color. I
Jesus.
gotta fucking change it. It's another thing. Like when I design these things, like, oh, let me design Team Austin, Team Billy. My favorite color is green, but let me give it to fucking Austin. No wonder I lose. I don't get it. I'm the one that designed these. Yeah, do Team Billy in red and do Austin. Well, what the fuck was I thinking? So watch. I'm gonna have them change it, and then next year, fucking slaughter. You won't even win a fucking race.
Let me pick my color.
400-1. Here, Austin, I gave you one. I picked the wrong animal just to let you have one. 400-1. Yeah, Team Billy.
I don't know.
Yeah, you never know, but like, yeah, it's so silly. ARS. They're not a sponsor, but I'm gonna reach out and say, hey man, you want to sponsor our show? I should look for some sponsors. You know, I mean, incredible sponsor. That's because I own it. You know, I'm a part owner. Amazing, you know. I wish I could own more. Robert would only give me 30, but I'm so glad I have 30. It's amazing, you know. And Go for Cocoa. I'm not an owner, but I'm a distributor for Canada and North America, and I'm happy. And you know, my partner in this you know, venture is Trevor and Nate from Nasty Morphs. So yeah, I mean, we're excited to start a new business venture together, and Go for Cocoa is just one of the many products that we're using right now, and a lot of cool stuff. We got to do this. Bam. So enough of that. What's going on in the chats? Austin's gonna pick gold.
No.
No. Oh, Alex showed up. About time. Just about to plug off. I got half an hour max. Unless people don't give us questions, we're going to go off. But welcome. Oh, yeah. She's here in full effect. Thanks, everyone, for the ideas. Looks like I need Ultramel.
Definitely.
Enough said.
Ultramil clown.
Yeah, I love the Ultramel stuff. So, you know who does? Nixon. Where is he? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Blackhead. You know, we're talking about Blackhead. Blackhead also looks awesome in Ultramel. You know, he has lots of Ultramel, loves Ultramel. So, huge shout out to Nixon.
Where's Zach?
What do you mean, where's Zach?
He's not here today.
Which Zach?
Ultramil Zach.
Oh, yeah. He's with probably Miri.
Yeah.
You know,
he has no
trying to
time for us
explain-
anymore.
Trying to explain to her, like, sweetheart,
We should call him at work again.
sweetheart, I know you love Monarch, and it is a great gene. Look at this Ultramel shit, babe. Fucking beautiful. That's what he's doing. Trying to convince her, but she's not having any of it. She's like, Monarch's the best, baby. No,
I don't know. When more combos come out, just gonna be surprised.
you never know. Here's someone else, you know. Dylan McNeil says Monarch is greater than Ultramel. So you never know.
It's okay.
Yeah, look at Nixon. I didn't want to give it away. Lots of
Some people like rainy days, you know. I like sunny days.
Yeah, I mean, and here Jacob, from Sybil Serpents, hatched out a couple Monarch clown clutches this past season, which is amazing.
Yeah, he showed me some of his monarchs from the past.
Yeah, but I mean, it's what you like, right? I mean, I really am digging the Ultramel stuff, and like I've always said, there's going to be Monarch stuff that we just can't do without having Monarch, and there's going to be combos with Ultramel that you can't do unless you have the Ultramel. So it's just a preference, people. I mean, if I had a 20 more racks and we could handle it, and I had another like $500,000 to blow on animals, I'd probably have Monarch too. I'd have fucking everything, but it's just not feasible and it's not smart. So I gotta tone it down and just work with what I have and what I know and be smart about it. So it's my color, what I like to see in tones and colors might be different than somebody else's, right? Somebody else likes the deep tones and I like the lighter and it's just preference, people. So what else? Cosmos will be huge in clown. Cosmos, yep. Cosmos clown is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need a bigger facility yet? I'm not trying to get a bigger facility. I'm trying to get a facility that I'm partial owner of, that I could have my facility. Austin can have his across the hall. Down the hall, a Lion can have his, and then hopefully Nick and Chris from the reptile ward can have theirs. And then down the hall, we could have like Alex from Coma Flux or someone else, depending on who wants to keep expanding. And then, of course, Nasty Morphs. So we have everything there. We'll have the coconut husk there. Some of the other ventures that we're into will be there. And we'll build it. And it'll be just like a ball python mall. It'd be great, So, and me. Stellar Serpents. Yeah. Own versus rent for sure. Yeah. A lot of things I've learned in the last year or so, and I got a great mentor, doing this. But I wish I learned it earlier. But you know what? We all learn things at a certain time. And, and even if I knew, and this is what I know this with myself and a lot of people, even though this is what you should do, and, we don't do it. We sit around and, yeah, I know. You hum and haw. Next thing you know, a year or two go by, and then you finally do it, and you see the benefits. Well, fuck, you should have done it 2 fucking years ago. I'm just glad my mindset has changed, and I've got my team and people working with me to achieve my goals and helping me and guiding me, because there's a lot of stuff that that I don't know to do, and I don't want to make mistakes and go, oh shit, if I knew that 2 years ago, I'd be so much better. It's like we always do. I want to learn from people that know, save me the mistakes, and help guide me to where I want to go. So, it's a lot of cool stuff. 905 with a theater and a food court. Wow. If there was a theater and a food court, I don't think we'd ever work. We'd be at the theater and the food court every day. That's awesome. With the spinning TVs and the stadium seating. Oh, that's awesome. So I believe it was Lindsay.
Up there a bit more.
Right here. Go ahead, Austin. This is you.
I think Mandarin's a gene, but I don't think the super is what we're seeing. I think it's a hypo. It looks too hypo to me. Like, I cannot see the normal gene and the super form changing into that, because there's been other breedings people have done where they've made supers that don't look hypo and don't look like the ones that we've seen. So I think Mandarin's like I wouldn't say don't invest into it because there's some great combos with it, but if you're looking for that super look, maybe just stay away from it because that might not be the super. But
Yeah,
if it is
I'm
with
not
hypo,
sure. He knows more. That's why I let him talk.
but if it is with hypo, make the super with a hypo. It looks amazing. They get into the pied, add the orange dream. There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff you can do with it.
Yep. So, yeah, she agrees. You know, I've heard some things about it, but not enough to input. Like I said, I'm the guy that's trying to stay away from all these new genes. I want to take what I have, make it better with the genes I know that are already working in my thing. And that's why, like, a lot of stuff that I'm working with, some genetics just don't work with what I'm doing. So, you know, but half an hour and less. The time's ticking, people. Another question? But we're definitely glad to be back. And I'm glad we're going to keep it under 2 hours, you know, or, you know, less.
Haven't seen it.
Cypress chocolate. I haven't seen it. He's looking it up right now, but I don't think I've seen it either. So, monsoon hypo, working on it. I've got a bunch of leopard yellow belly, special leopard yellow belly triple hets, but they're growing up, man. I think I've got 3 or 4 females growing up. Got to wait. I know nasty morphs have a chance to hit. I think it's 1 in 16, double het to double het. Lavender monsoons. So fucking I would love to see that. Fucking monsoons. Any calico sugar combos you're looking forward to possibly producing this year? I have only calico. 2-3 gene calico dreamsicles. I've got a lot of not as much as I want, but I've got a lot of calico in my pied stuff. I got a lot of you know, orange dream, yellow belly, calico, NG stuff. I got orange dream, calico freeway. She just laid, didn't she?
Yeah.
What did we pair to her again? Orange dream, yellow belly. Sorry, orange dream, calico freeway.
I'm not even sure we paired through. I can search it up though.
Nah, don't bother. Don't bother. Yeah, Nasty says trying. You know, that's all you can do. Try. You know, because if you don't try, you can't fucking do it. You know, so many people go, you know, it's gonna be so long. I'll never hit it. Not with that fucking attitude. You know. I mean, I just hit what a 1 in 64 or more with the pairing I just did for the scaleless. I mean, yeah, it's like a triple recessive, or is it even higher? I don't even know what the odds are, but like, you know, if you don't try, you can't do it. You can't win a lottery if you don't buy a fucking lottery ticket. It's just that simple. Far out exotics. What is your future for your MJ Exanthic projects? We got an orange dream, yellow belly, Enchi, pied head Exanthic MJ. And we've been breeding him to a lot of stuff. We did MJ Exanthic to Enchi clown. So we got like Enchi triple hets growing up. I
think
did we not? Oh, MJ Exanthic. I don't think it's the male. What did we put to the crystal double het monsoon pied female?
It is that one.
It's an MJ Exanthic, or is it the other one?
No, it's the MJ.
So we put an MJ Exanthic. Okay, so MJ Exanthic piebald, lightning pied, to a crystal double het monsoon pied. So we should, half the clutch should be visual pieds. They're going to be either Mojave or special pieds, which is great because they're a lilac. Has to be special pied or special or Mojave pied or Mojave. Okay. Visual pieds, 100% het pieds, 100% het MJ Xanthic. Everything will be 50% het monsoon, but we should be able to pull the monsoons out by the markers.
Yep.
So that'd be really cool. So imagine that. MJ Xanthic, monsoon pods, bitches, with some combos.
It'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy. I'm going there because I am crazy. Dakota Hutch. Thoughts on Tornado? I've heard of it. I have no idea what it is.
Same
what it
with
does.
me. Haven't seen it, heard of it.
Yeah. I really try not to listen to any new genes. I don't want to know about them. What about this? What about that? I mean, there's so much that I can do without any of these new genes that I can't even produce a hundredth of what's capable in my next 20 years. Yeah. So I'm not chasing, the new gene, the new gene, the new gene. You know what? You guys can all fuck with the new genes. I'm just taking my shit to another level. And if something really drives me insane, that's, oh my God, I got to have it. I'll just spend a fucking shitload and buy the best one I can and put it into my projects that way. Or animals that are already like have pied, have clown, have yellow belly or asphalt, or, visual stuff that I can just put right in and, instead of starting from the bottom, just get right in there. Jaffe.
What's up, Jaffe?
What's up, Jaffe? Hold on. Jaffe's in the house, everybody. Woo!
Big entrance for a big guy.
Jaffe. Yeah. Alex, Florida Born's in here. What's going on, my man? Shout out to Florida Born. He's going to be one of the first distributors and users in the States of Go for Cocoa. So I'm excited. What else? Jaffe in the house. Jaffmeister.
You know who's not here? Where's Bomb Projects?
I don't know. Where's D and KG? Oh, look who's here. What's going on, Will? How you doing, my man?
What's up, Will?
Hope everything's good. How did you have that in the town come out and take a look and hopefully it went in your favor? What? Where'd you hear that? Are you watching Chris Hardwick?
I've been suspecting this for a while though, because I've seen some people, they've been breeding. One breeder in Canada bred at 88.8, and that year he got like 62 males and like 10 females. And then another guy I know bred around 91, and he got the opposite. And even us, I've been noticing that the top of the incubators were getting more females, and the bottom getting more males in the clutch.
I haven't noticed.
I have.
It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
I've been like just speculating about it quietly. So, but it hasn't been proven, but I do think there is a correlation between them.
Haven't heard that one. Look at that. Yes. Looks to be all good. Fucking right. Congratulations, man. So happy for you. It's about time shit, goes in us keepers' favor, right? So that's awesome. Slowly turns up the temp. Just kidding.
Don't do that.
I don't know, right? I mean, I'm not sure. I think Gavin from Balls to You does that. I don't know. I mean, that's something it very well could, but we've never done that. I've always been 89.5. My incubator's a little warmer at the top by a few degrees. They hatch, out, a few days earlier than the ones at the bottom. But we should look and actually
Document it.
But now we're using Wilbanks incubators. Well, we'll keep some of the other ones just to
I'll
play
put
with
my
it.
clutches in the other ones.
But the Wilbanks incubators, it's so stable because if it goes too hot, the cooling system comes on, and then when it goes too cool, the heat comes on. So it's, but we'll see. I know what happens in crocodilians. I know it happens in some lizards,
yeah.
you know, but I've never heard it in ball python. You never know, right? I'm not going to say no because I don't 100% know, but it could be possible. But I think, wouldn't we have heard something like that by now over 20, 30 years of breeding? Or maybe people just kept it quiet because like, oh, fuck, we got an advantage on people. Let's just fucking keep doing it. I don't know. But we'll definitely look into it. And if anybody else knows, I mean, like, I would love to hear more about this. So here's Will. I've always speculated on sex-based temps, but all the literature I've read shows pythons won't do it. That's what I've always heard. And, you know, you never know. But, I mean, you willing to crank a few clutches up and
Yeah, why not?
you know, and we'll see and share our results. I mean, you know, I ain't putting my fucking, you know, monsoon shit in
That's
there.
what I was saying.
You know, but I mean, if I got a head-to-head thing, then I'll risk some of those, but it's not my good shit, you know. So you never know. We should look into it, you know. But that'd be awesome, man. Imagine sharing that shit, you know. So, what else is going on? It is a cooling system or just fan system. I don't know if you're talking about the incubators. All I know is all my clutches are in the Wilbanks incubators, and they're pretty stable. You know, my clutches went right in. They're hatching. But what's this?
That's the
Yeah, that's the
Chad
isn't that the
Chris Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick, you know, ball pythons incubation 101?
Yeah.
I think it was 120, you said. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it was something ridiculous, but no. I mean, you know what, people, I really don't try to go over 100, you know, or if you do, test a couple first and see what the results are. But all I know is, like anything, heat is not good for these animals. You know, I'd rather it be too cool and wait longer than too hot and fuck it up. Just saying. Meet me halfway on the Niagara River so I can get some gopher cocoa. Visual Exotics. Oh my God. Listen to a podcast with a guy on year 2 or 3 of baking them at higher temps, and the amount of times he mentioned kinks. I'm assuming he had some issues at one point.
Of course. I think like if you go at past 93, even 92, maybe it might be too hot.
Yeah, I mean
90.5 is like the highest I would
yeah,
go.
the highest I've heard is like 91, 90
Yeah.
and a half.
I wouldn't even go with 90.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 89.5. I know it goes to 90, 91 or 88. You know, it fluctuates in the Cornell's world. I haven't really, I've had issues, but nothing like, holy shit, this is tragic. I really, I don't know. God. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, it could be something, you know, I mean, it just takes one person to start looking at it and documenting it and seeing what it is. But I would rather go lower and or stay where I'm at than go higher. Will from Royal Canadian Reptiles, I mean, he's been doing this probably as long as I have, or, you know, almost as long as I have. High temps will definitely cause kinks and weird patterns, you know, not good, you know, could cause neurological issues because of the heat, or, you know, making them too hot. You could have, you know, certain parts of the body that don't form properly, you know. Good question. It's just hard to talk about. You know, it's something that, you know, it's not in every genetic. Will's on here too. We've talked in the past about what we've seen, and he has some, and there's definitely a look to the hets. But I mean, I've got it in pin and lemon blast, and yeah, it could be, but I'm not sure. there are some combos that it's like, you know, and others are like fucking right in your face, like, you know, holy fuck, like, wow.
I think it's like any co-dominant gene. In some combos, it's very expressive. In some, it hides. You just have to know what to look for in those combos.
Yeah, and there's a few different markers we look for, but some of them are just blatant, right obvious, like, wow. And, you know, we're still trying to do that. We've got a lot of stuff growing up, and even Will and a few other people have had it, and you can see it. It's like, oh, dude, that'll prove. And you know, I'd be shocked if a lot of the stuff that we're holding back as Het Monsoon that came from a Het, I'd be very surprised that a lot of it did not prove out. You get a lot of people going, hey, look at this animal. Well, you know, what did you get? Oh, I got I got this normal from a pet store, and I got a passed out from this other, but doesn't it look like it's Het? And it's like, kinda, but there's no lineage behind it. I mean, sure it could, but I wouldn't, you know, hold my breath on it, you know? So here, I watched a couple of Gavin's videos, and he does it at 92 and gets more females. Not sure. I mean, I can reach out to Gavin and talk to him over the phone and see, but I'm not going to say no because I don't know, but it could be possible. But I'd like to see, you know, if he's getting a lot of females, what about the shit that he doesn't want to have? Like, yeah, I'm getting lots of females, but I'm getting 40 kinks. Like, I don't know, right? So, you know, you really got to look. Any plan for freeway monsoons?
Not really, but we can make it.
Down the road, yeah. Like,
we have asphalt hets and yellow belly hets.
We have asphalt hets and yellow belly hets, and we got a lot of stuff.
You can make super asphalts. You have asphalt het breeder females.
Yeah. So we very, very well could. I think that Gavin is still in the process to yeah, and that's great. That, I mean, I know Gavin does a lot of that stuff, just tries things over and over and documents it. Will says, I think a lot of doubt has been cast on the visual possible hets, but that's because the majority of them haven't had a chance to breed yet. I'm sure will a bunch start proving out here this year. Yeah. I mean, I know stuff that we've kept back that had the possibility of being 50%. And we just did one and hit one. And the sister's gravid now. So, you know, we're 1 in 16. 1 in 4. Head to head. I'm sure because the sister proved out and I hit a visual, she's definitely, and we're looking at markers. Nothing else. And those two, you know, you kept back and I'm like, what was the pairing? And I actually found it only 2 weeks ago. Going back in my Throwback Thursday for Patreon, I went back and looked. I'm like, holy fuck, look at this pairing. He goes, holy shit, it was a Het Monsoon. Yeah, it was the leopard Het Monsoon that was the very first one to make the leopard. So I found, I was going through back and I said, oh my God, look at this. I'm like, wow, it's to the actual animal. And we didn't even realize, we don't even have 50% Het Monsoon. Austin just said, these look fucking Het Monsoon. And I actually found the pairing this fucking year on a picture. So, and we already knew they're 100% het because we just proved one out, but then I saw the actual pairing back in 2016. So it's pretty cool. So, you know, I think a lot of stuff when we see it and it does prove out, we can start showing it and having, you know, right now it's just speculation, but I think the speculation is good. I think what we're speculating on and what we're seeing is the real deal. You know, it's like Het Pied, just because it, you know, has a ringer and a thing, you know, there's a lot of stuff that has no ringer and has no markers that proves out Het Pied also. So it's not something I'll say, oh yeah, that's guaranteed 100% unless it came from a visual. You know, I see and I sell 50 and 66% that I do believe will prove out at a higher, because I'm not giving them away. You know, I'd rather keep them. Yeah, I think you can definitely pick them out. Some combos will be tougher than others, but it's like any other gene, 100%. Morphin, what's up? We're going to do a couple more questions and we're going to end it. And then you guys are going to have to, you know, suffer and wait till next week. But yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything in the in the chat about the video quality. I haven't seen anything about the lag or the video or the sound quality, which is great. Night Will, thanks for popping in, bro. Have a good one. Stay safe, and congratulations on the new building and passing it. Awesome. So thanks, Jason. Yeah, Jason was one of the guinea pigs for a while, in and out on the on the restream. So so much nicer, and it's more comfortable. What do you think? Nicer?
Oh yeah.
So do this for an hour or two every week, and I'm gonna work on it so I can get it put on Spotify and Apple and other podcast streams so you can listen to it. And we'll start getting into some other stuff with I don't know if I want to bring guests on and ask. I don't know. No, it might just be us. I think that's Super Asheville, right? I'm pretty sure, right?
It looks like the one you.
And then it screwed me up. Yeah, he's watching the video from today.
Yeah, definitely Super Asheville.
That's what I said right off the hop, right? But I'm like, I don't know, because I produced a Super Asphalt Pied in 2018.
And we thought it was.
And I thought it was just an asphalt. I didn't know. I thought the Super would be really more crazier. And then after some sheds and coloring up, I'm like, the person who bought it says, dude, I think it's Super Asphalt. Look. And we compared it to like Super Gravel Pieds. And I'm like, fuck, got a steal.
The next one's a pastel NG asphalt / yellow belly. Oh, asphalt.
It could be.
Yeah. Either asphalt or asphalt / yellow belly pied.
But the person who owns them now is Nasty Morphs. He's got them. So.
And that's a nice NG asphalt pied.
Kevin, how you doing, my man? And then here, look at Will. Thank you for paying for the 1080p StreamYard, not just the 720. Yes, sir. I try to do things right, and I just signed up monthly right now, so I'm paying a little more. But I wanted to see how it works and how it tests, and if not, I'll just pay for the year, But Randy Allen. Recently found your YouTube channel and have learned a lot from your videos. Amazing. I'm glad. Jamie says audio's been great. Been running around, but listening in. Thank you very much. But a lot of people are on the run. We are going to say goodbye. But I did see one other question. Funky Town. Here we go. In 2 years with my thermostat set at 91.5, I've had 47 females, 14 males, 3 kinked.
Yep. So it looks like it's pretty consistent.
Yeah, you never know. I'm still going to do 89.5 until I get more secure, and we see how it goes.
Because sometimes you do want a male.
Oh, yeah.
So,
but thank you, Genetic Canvas. Thank you. I'm glad to be back also. Mondays just got way better. Thanks for coming back. Awesome. Hopefully you're here every week too.
Oh, yeah.
Unless it's like, we get a guest and it's like, hey, Austin, do you mind? Oh, thank you. Yeah, fuck. I love to take the night off. But I like having him here because he catches me on things, and he is a big part of Mutation creation and what I've done, and it's great because when I screw up, like I screwed up on the video today, if he was there, he would have said, hey, dude, that's Enchi. Oh yeah, there's Enchi in the pairing. I totally forgot there was Enchi in the pairing. One of the customers or viewers, saw it and it's like, hey man, is there Enchi in the pairing? I'm like, of course there is. Dang it. So, last question that we're going to answer for tonight is, there's a few. I'm going to say, and it's a split clutch with myself and Nasty Morphs. Enhancer G-Stripe Clown it's going to Pastel Enhancer G-Stripe Visual. It's going to go to Enhancer G-Stripe, Heck Clown. There's 2 of them. And that's 1 and 2 to hit a triple. Yes, I hit 1 and 2 to hit a triple. And then I also have Enhancer Double Hets. So I've never made a triple recessive myself. I have like 5, but I've never made one. So it'll be my first triple recessive ever made, and a pretty fucking good one. Enhancer G-Stripe Clowns, and jumping up and down, and oh my god, cool with Nasty, and it'd be pretty cool because just such a crazy animal that's sought after, and we can hit a lot of them, which is great. What's another one that we're really excited about? Like Freeway and Super Asphalt Clown stuff, I just love.
Oh, yeah, a lot of that stuff coming this year.
We do have a shot of hitting Monsoon Pies and a lot of them. So
Grail stuff.
great. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. And
Ultramil Clowns.
Ultramil Clown Combo, that's more to you. Mine aren't ready yet. Mine are getting there.
Yours they're in the breeder racks.
Oh, yeah. They're getting there. Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff that we're looking into. And I know this year is going to blow me away with some of the combos like every other year. So it is awesome. What's people saying? Team Monarch. Yeah, he is, definitely is. But if you were on your phone as much as fucking he is, you'd be great too. No, he's always had an eye from it. Bailey. No, he's not my son. Everyone always says that. Like, I don't know. I don't think I look even, half as good looking as this fucking guy. So I don't know, unless he got it from the mom, but no, it's no. Nope. No, I met him at 18, came and bought an animal from me at the old facility. And you asked, like, hey, if you ever need help or something, right? Or
actually, I saw a Facebook post you had from 3 months ago.
Yeah, and then when you came in and you came and picked up the animal, and it was pretty cool. 18 years old, he picked up a proven breeder, Super Enchi Clown. Yeah, from me. Wow. I'm like, pretty cool, man. So, and then you said, hey, man, you still looking for help? And I'm like, yeah, I probably will be. And then he started working part-time for me. And then my full-time person, life got in the way, and the travel and all this other stuff. And, she ended up bailing. So I'm like, hey, man. And, he's like, yeah, I'll do it full-time. I'm like, well, talk to your mom, man, because you're in like a firefighter course, in school. And, I don't want your mom or your dad coming banging on the door like, you fucking made my son quit and work for you. Fucking snakes. What the fuck type of life is that? Like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, dude, ask your mom, and he's been with me ever since. Right. So,
a long time.
Yeah. I mean, over 6 years and the stuff that he's learned from me and learning from other people, and well as experimenting. Like, that's one thing I think I've instilled in him also, is he sees me take risks and do things and try it. He does that also. And like I said, I breed. I mean, I feed every 2 weeks. He feeds weekly, or he'll do 2-3 weeks on, 1 week off.
Yeah.
He doesn't do things exactly my way, and it's cool. And he's still successful. And, he's doing his own things, has his own pairings, taking his own way. And I do my things. And, it's just awesome. The whole team is a great fit with everybody, and, we miss Catherine on many, especially myself with Husbandry Pro and the stuff that she does. And, it's like, but I get it. But, even have Chris and Nick, they for fucking years, they would come over, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and hang out and clean, and we shoot the shit. It's like, did you see this? No. Oh my God. We'd shoot the shit and blah, blah, blah. And now, we moved a little further and we're still in touch. I mean, we talked earlier today and we saw at the expo, and, we're still great friends, and we still breed, do breeding plans and stuff together. But it sucks that, we don't have them over all the time as well. Cause you miss that, but people grow and move in different directions. I get it, but it still sucks. But, that's about it. Jaffe's there. Is that our Matt?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It is. What a picture, Matt.
How do you know it is our Matt?
You messaged me saying,
Oh,
I'm Matt, by the way.
oh, okay.
I'm
So
like,
that's Matt, our newest member of the team.
Matt Noodles.
Matt Noodles, baby. Woo! So,
Okay.
anyways, it is 9 o'clock, folks.
Change your name.
I am glad it was worth it. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that you guys, look forward to this and everything. And we're trying to, I really like the way this has come along and got together, with StreamYard. I really like it. It's easy. As you see, we got some functionality that's working. We can bring comments in, and it will get better. We will have a little bit of content that we know that we want to talk about prior, but we also still want to bring in, questions from the chat and stuff like that. And, glad to see you back. Robert Johnson, how are you, my friend? Hope thing is well. Nixon, thank you so much. And Mark, can't wait for next week. Chad, glad back. I'm in. You had me at snakes. So
You guys get your questions ready for next week.
yeah, 2
Write 'em
hours,
down.
still over 100 views. Shows you miss. It really does. And you know what? It's amazing. And, you guys, so much love and support. And I hope what we do inspires you and helps you in any way. You got to get your ass out here, Paul. We miss you. But, yeah. Otto's doing great. Fucking amazing to hear. Fantastic news, my friend. So we will end it there. There's our little thank you all for being part of tonight's live and the continued love and support. And we'll always do what we do here, like always, support anyone, from big to small, encourage, inspire, help, anything we can do. But I'm glad to be back. No hiccups. I like StreamYard. I'm glad we chose it or comfortable,
Oh, yeah.
nice and simple.
My back's not killing me.
I'm nice and comfy, man. I got my socks off. I'm in shorts, and nice, comfy lounging chairs. Like, it's pretty easy to do this. But we're only doing 2 hours max, guys. So I'm over. So thanks for dropping in, Alex. Thanks for dropping in, Kat. Snakes for the memories. What's up, guys? Hope you had a great weekend in sales. I'm pretty sure you guys did the expo. But you guys are all awesome. Thank you. We'll do our outro like always. And that is it. Good night, y'all.
Chatty AD. Before you
Yeah.
forget.
Oh, yeah.
Before you
Chatty
forget.
AD, buddy. Can't forget that.
Yeah.
My channel. My channel. My content. My channel, my content. My channel, my content.